folks. How is everyone doing out there today? I hope everyone is doing well. Well, and as with tradition this year, I am bringing in a guest host every year. And our guest hosts come from, let me show you where they come from, because I'm going to share my screen real quick so you can see this. Our guest hosts come from when you join, if you see this button right here, okay? So if you see that join button anytime or during the live show, it'll be also underneath the video when this starts. Come join our channel and join at what we call the Smurfs. It's the super mega ultimate. It's the biggest one. Then you can become a Smurf. I love how they name themselves. It's so cool. But anyway, without further ado, let me introduce Roxanne. Yay! Hey, Roxanne.
Hello.
So excited that you said yes. I love it that you guys are coming on and just being a guest to help me out and all that kind of stuff. So I really, really appreciate it. So, and plus give you a little behind the scenes, right? I mean, give you a little insight there.
Yes. I get a lot of help. I know I don't make every meeting, but that doesn't mean I don't watch them. So
right, I hear you.
Awesome. You help. Thank you. Yes. Those tips are great.
Oh, good. She's talking about my daily tips that I do, huh?
Oh, yeah, everything. And then especially the Saturdays.
Oh, the workshop.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's why I'm a Smurf.
There you go.
I need to work.
There you go. Excellent. All right. Well, let's see who's joined us. You want to bring them up?
Sure. Let's see how I do this. Let's see.
Okay.
There's John.
Greetings and salutations. There you go. From the low country, 77 degrees. All right. Making us all cry here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know. It's beautiful. I could talk weather to her because I'm up here in North Carolina and not wearing a coat.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
What are you doing?
There's Mike. I'm up in Canada. There you go. 25 degrees Fahrenheit there. Not quite the same.
Oh, no.
You don't need the bot. The bot just let you know that it's running in the background. You can go to the next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're all right.
I said, hey, everyone. And
oh, good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Purple building. And then here's Donna.
Hey, Donna. How are you? Upstate New York or New Jersey, one of those places. Mark over in California. Orange County. He's over there next to Richard somewhere. Oh, look at there. Hello, go. I love it. Jack was Senior. That's Ron. Excellent. If you haven't been to Ron's and watched his shows, it's all free. It's really awesome too. Go to check out his channel as well. Absolutely.
Oh, Richard. Hey.
Usually Richard says Monrovia, California, not Canada, because he always puts the CA there. I love it. Oh, 64.
Yeah, we're at the 64. Oh, that's a little cool for them, isn't it?
A little cool for them, yeah.
You said not Canada. That's what you said. Let me scroll down. And
love it.
Scotland.
Scotland in the house. How about that? That's awesome. That's so cool when he makes it. I need to get him on as a guest host. It'd probably be like midnight for him or something.
That's right.
But he is a Smurf, so there you go.
And then we had Bob. He came in.
Oh, good. Hey, Bob. 52 with son. There you go. Up in Bellevue, Washington. Usually that's unusual. The sun doesn't happen up there very often, so that's a good thing. So good. All right. Today we are going to talk about cameras, all about cameras. Okay. So I'm really geared this one toward cameras. One thing that I noticed is that you look back, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years, we were all running around with our cameras or Polaroids or all these different cameras and things, and then getting the film developed, all those different kinds of things and stuff. I mean, that was very popular. To go on vacation, you took your camera with you. And
I know.
Bring it home, get it developed or whatever. So we've changed a lot since then.
We have, yeah. But, my daughter's collecting cameras.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, some of those that, the Polaroids where it come out and you would wave it, to get it
Mm,
to develop.
yes. Oh my God, that brings back memories. Yes, absolutely.
So
But I'm
she's
gearing this today. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we're going to gear this and steer this toward live streaming, though. All the different, because you can use a lot of things, and we're going to go into some of those and touch on those. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. So cameras for live streaming. So let's get right to it. And I'll just be sharing my screen, and you can bring up comments as you want, or if you see something, feel free. Oh, what did she say? I'm sorry, I did that
she
comment
said
over
she
top.
still had some of her dad's
Oh,
cameras.
Nikon. Oh yeah, that's so cool. D7.
Oh wow.
That's pretty cool.
And
But I
then
bet it doesn't
Richard
get
too.
used much. I bet it doesn't get used too much. But see, as you can see here, there's a webcam on this picture, and there's also a regular camera. I mean, this is just the kind of things that people are doing with their live streaming process. So it's really kind of cool. The different things that are being done or taken and being done. But even computer cameras work fine. A lot of people, this became popular, obviously, during the pandemic, and everybody's in Zoom meetings. But you can see right here, even with this, I can zoom in a little bit. This guy's on his laptop, and you can see right up here is the camera that he has built right into there. But if you look at his setup, he's got a nice mic. He's got a light, big old light to make him very visible on screen. I think that's really super cool. And just to show you that it still can be, good, fairly decent and that kind of stuff. And everybody, be sure to add your comments in your comments. I'd love to know which cameras you guys use as well. So feel free if anything comes up, be sure to share. Oh, there you go. Had his own dark room in the film. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I love that.
Would be.
Yeah, that is so
And
cool.
again, Richard, he uses his. Yep.
Okay. Galaxy. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
So talk about you. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. Just a lot of people out just, talking about all their cameras and
I got you. That's awesome. That's great conversation too. I love it. And it's awesome. So let's look at here. This is, because you can spend a lot of money. Look at all the different equipment and things like that and all that kind of stuff that you can do. You don't have to, though. That's kind of where I'm going with this, to get a decent online video, I think. You know what I'm saying? It's different if you're making videos that you want to put out there that you want crystal clear and that kind of stuff. But when you're doing live, like what we're doing, webcams and cell phones should be good enough, and that's kind of where I'm leading to. So just so everybody can kind of see.
I gotta show you what Jolyn says. The Google Glass.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go. That's so cool. Move to digital. Yeah. That's right. There's some creative ways to set up in a tight space too. I noticed this is in this next picture. You can see right here, there's a lot of tools and different accoutrements and stuff. You got a big old light there, still using the laptop camera, possibly using a regular camera, the DSLR you can see right there, and then a microphone. It's really interesting how people and all these things you can use just for a quick setup or a setup that you're trying to don't have a whole lot of space for.
I actually bought an Apple phone to try to set up for a video.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and I bought all that, the green backdrop and the stand to work it out, but finding a place to put it up, I haven't been able to use it. So
exactly, that's a lot of times that is the difficult part, right? So let's look at the next one. Even with just a webcam, it's doable. But get a really good light so it's bright on you, and then a nice little setup right there. You can even have like this next one where we do a really nice clean setup. So I'm going to hit that. See, that's very nice, clean. Lights key. The light shining on you is important there, and then a nice DSLR camera, nice clean setup. And then I'm going to show you a cluttered look. I got to show you the cluttered look. This is mine. This is mine where I have the five monitors, and I have a microphone coming down. I have a camera pointing down. I got stuff all over the place. Now it doesn't quite look like this anymore because I have more stream decks than that. But there we go. Oh, good. He says Logitech C920. Okay, Elgato face cam, Pixel 6. There you go. Canon DSLR.
Yeah.
And nice. Now you don't use those all at the same time, though, right? Just curious. Just curious in what
next.
For a second camera, I use
Wow.
And the Samsung Note 9. Oh, that's interesting. I like it.
Huh.
Awesome. Cameras need good lighting. I think bottom line, if you looked at all of those that I just showed, and I'm going to go back through them very quickly. Go ahead, and I use an old Logitech for meetings, but for live streamings, I use a combination of Lumix G7 mirrorless. Oh yeah, for face shots and a few webcams for close-ups and an old iPhone for an overall view. Nice, I like that. I love the way that setup is. So let's talk about the lighting real quick. Let's just go right here. And so if you notice right back there, you can see a big old light. I now have 2 umbrella lights and that big light. So I actually have, and then I have a backlight for backlighting too. So I have 4 lights in mine. If you notice here, the lighting is extremely important. A light, not necessarily showing anything, a huge light, and a ring light. So when you're talking about video, I think the biggest thing is you have to have good lighting. And the theory was, this is something I learned a long time ago, darker backgrounds, darker colored shirts, and it brings you out better because the aperture only has this much to work on. If it's all bright, everything's real bright, it's harder for that to get the focus, not necessarily the focus, but the good picture that you're looking for a lot of times. This webcam that you're looking at with me right now, I mean, I'm using a webcam, but I went on to, there's a really cool video that says, hey, make your webcam look like your DSLR. And of course, it's not going to make it look like I don't have a DSLR, but I mean, it's not going to make it look exactly like that, but it gets it really close. It's really kind of cool. So wanted to share that and talk about that and see what everybody, it looks like there's lots of comments though. We got any more?
Yeah.
Foam up. It won't hurt my feelings. You can interrupt me anytime.
Okay. Well, I think we brought this up, with the meetings and the mirrorless face shot.
But I like that. I like the mirrorless mic. Mirrorless camera. I think those are really cool too. Go ahead.
And the Logitech,
Yeah.
Did you change? I've got a Logitech, so
ZV1.
that's what I'm on right now.
Really?
Yeah. And
I actually have 2 C920s and a C922.
Well, I don't know what y'all think about my Logitech, but that's what I'm using. And let's view.
To add your iPad camera. Wow, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, it is, because I bought an iPad just to have a big enough shot of the marching band, because you could it was big enough, to video and not have to move from side to side. So I'll have to try that.
Did you do
fix it.
Were you doing live, or were you doing just a video or a recording?
I was recording them.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
So
this is
maybe
great.
I'll try it for me.
There you go.
What is over?
Yeah, what the heck? You might as well, right? I've used a Logitech C920, and Michael said it made a lot of noise, so I have used it since. Michael rules. I use I use my C920 whenever I go off of my C922. What you're looking at right now is a C922. But what's really neat with the software of OBS, I can change the colors and get the colors right and the hue and the saturation, all that kind of stuff. But I'll be honest with you, you turn a couple of these lights off, it makes all the difference in the world. So keeping those lights on, I think I'm going to put a ring light on. You're looking at me right now. So let's see what happens when I have a ring light that I can turn on. Maybe if I can get to it. I don't even know if I can get to it now. Hold on. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Talk to me.
He'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So Michael talked me into turning on a light that I had that's I just happened to find that my husband used to look at coins.
I like it. I'll be honest with you. I think it makes you stand out more and it's brighter. So I'm going to turn this on here. Let's see if you see any difference. See you saw a little bit of light show up right there. That's it. I don't know if it's that much of a difference. One thing that's nice about having perspective, having a light side and a dark side, a lot of times, I think that's good. Thanks, Dr. Stewart. There you go. Yep. Nice.
And John added this.
Oh, okay. There you go. Nice. Excellent job. Thank you out there for your contributions.
Now a word from our
sponsor. That's right. Yeah, no kidding, Andrew. I need to do something like that, don't I? I need to have something. That's why I have a guest on so I don't just walk away.
Get a little laugh from me trying to do some of this recording. Yeah.
I mean, okay. So Richard brings up a great point too, because if you're doing videos, let's say you're recording videos or doing something like that, or you do lives at different times. He says, I have a glass door in front of me that provides a lot of light in the daytime. At night, I have an overhead light. So it's for consistency purposes. If you're looking for something that's consistent, then that daylight in one and not in the other, you need something that's going to be comparable to that much light coming in. So he brings up a great point. And I'm not saying negative or positive either way. All I'm saying is if you do or are looking for consistency in your camera, some people think their camera, man, my camera is just not that great. And that could be the reason. If you have different lighting situation or something changed, or if you have overhead fluorescent lights that start to dim out, you know how it changes, over time or whatever. And one of them, like if you have 4 light bulbs in there and one of them goes out or starts to go out, it makes a difference, so your lighting could change that way. So lighting becomes really, really important, I think, is what I want to get out of this as far as cameras are concerned. And I think I would love to know, anybody that watches this later or whatever, be sure to put your comments in there about this, because I'd really like to know what your thoughts and what you do and how you react with the lighting part of it too. So anybody that's out there that's watching this later, be sure and do that. What do you do a live stream as well, right? Don't you do something live?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it called? Go ahead and I'm give you a little bit of hype.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's Seizure the Day with C's in quotes.
What a cute name. I love it. Seizure the Day.
But I added seizure because it's all about epilepsy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Right. And it's doing pretty good. I'm real happy with the people that watch. I'm surprised. So,
okay. So now, is this your setup? The way you come in right here, is this basically how you come in and do? Is it? Okay.
Well, it wasn't quite as dark when I first started talking to you, so I don't have my overhead light on because I'm on my kitchen table, and I usually turn it on. And
that's good. I like that. Okay.
But like I said, I have that light where my husband looked at the
coins
with, and then there's more light. That's my daughter turned my kitchen light on.
Yeah, so I like that. Because again, okay, so it's overhead light and it's putting light down like over your right here. It gives you depth. It gives you you stand out more. You know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, I'm saying that as a good thing. I think I like that personally. I think it brings you out more and it shows more. Anytime you can get those. I had one guy told me one time, he says, I do daylight coming this way and I do sunlight coming this way. Because if you get there's 2 different kind of bulbs you get, and it really makes a difference on camera. He didn't want it necessarily dark. He wanted it just so it was just different light. And I thought that was interesting. So that was kind of cool too. That was really cool.
But the light, and it wasn't dark when we first talked, so I didn't think about turning it on. But yeah, I don't look as pale with just that one light on now. So
I
I'll
think
have to remember to do that.
I think it looks awesome. Yeah, I think it looks great because again, anytime it can give you depth, if I didn't have like a backlighting or this light that was shining through or whatever, you couldn't really see any depth, I guess is the proper term. I mean, I don't know the technical terms and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, I got plenty of depth. Okay. I need to cut back on my depth, but
But I don't. I just don't have the green stand behind me, the screen like everybody else does, because I didn't buy. Excuse me. I didn't buy the one you can hook to your chair. I bought the big one.
Right.
Thinking when my daughter moved out, I'd be able to move up there.
Oh, I got you. That ain't happening. I got you.
I would have my own place. So, but I wasn't able to because of COVID, and then now,
sure,
everything, a lot of stuff has moved to her room and taken up space. So that's why I'm down here. But
I'm gonna bring up what Dr. Stewart says there. 3-point lighting is the best. Absolutely. There's some great videos out there on YouTube, and that's one of the things that I looked at when I got my umbrella lights and all that kind of stuff. The backlighting, the 3-point light that he's talking about. So true. So true. It can really make a difference too. It's really pretty awesome as far as that. 100%. I agree. All right, we're going to start wrapping things up here a little bit. Roxanne, thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. That was awesome.
Thank you for asking.
Of course.
I wasn't. I was surprised when you asked because I definitely do not know as much as some of the other people.
It's not about that at all. not about that at all. I just want to have some of our people that are paying members at the higher level. And this is a way for you to come on air, get on air, learn a little bit behind the scenes at StreamYard, what they do and things like that. And as long as y'all are willing, I'll bring you on. I mean, I love that and promote you folks that promote me, because really your support goes a long way as far as that goes. And I do appreciate it. So I appreciate you taking time out. You almost didn't have time though, right? I mean, it almost didn't work out. But
yeah, I didn't know to be here in time, but I was.
Yeah, fortunately it worked out great.
I enjoyed this.
Good. I'm glad. Well, I'm sure to bring you on again because it was awesome. Thank you for helping me get through the show. As members know, be sure, don't forget, folks, we have the Backstage Pass. Come join. You know where to get the link. The link will be in the Google chat that we do. And I hope I didn't set everybody's device off because I know better than to say the word, but I probably did. You will be able to join in there and join us for the Backstage Pass. And this is all members get to do this. So let me go find that link and I'm going to put it out there. Yeah, there we go. I got it right here.
One more thing.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you fire away. You do. That's great.
Michael, lighting wise.
Oh, agreed with Michael Light. Yeah, I hear you. All right. So there's the link for the Backstage Pass. We'll see you folks over there. Again, Roxanne, thank you so much. And we will see you there as well. Yep. You bet. Thanks, everybody.
Bye,
see you. Bye. All right.